What's up, guys? It's John Muscarello from Side Hustle Experiment here, and today I'm going to show you how I reprice my inventory live. I will be using the software NuPrice, which is right here. I do have another repricer that I use called Reprice It. That repricer, you could set basically like a schedule, and they will basically reprice your inventory based on the rules that you set for it. So that I like to use that and also NuPrice at the same time. NuPrice is more of a deeper dive, and with the changes that Amazon made with the storage units and the storage limits and the restrictions, I have been spending a lot of time going through all my old inventory and repricing it and either repricing it, removing it, or making a note to send it back to me so I can sell it merch fulfilled. So I'm going to kind of go over that. So I'm going to start where I left off here. One of the nice features, so you could do a lot of different things with NuPrice. You could do a date range search, which we're just going to kind of do because it will take me to where I left off. You could sort by the price, fulfilled by, so either Amazon or merchant. You could view whether a listing is active, inactive, or incomplete, or the listing's been removed. This just takes you to the pages. So let's do this. I want to change the date to 2020. Let me do November 1st. So this is going to be loading all that inventory. So from currently today all the way back to November 1st, 2020. So I'm going to sort it by age. Sometimes it doesn't take the first time. One more time. There we go. So right here is, so I'll walk through this. Right here is the SKU that I have, that I named this. This is the actual book. If you click this, I think this is probably the ASIN. This will take you to the live page on Amazon. This shows you exactly how many days it's been at Amazon. So it's saying this has been at Amazon for 175 days. This is what it's loading now is going to be the current rank. This is the e-score. An e-score is basically how many times the book sold, I think within the last 6 months. So if you looked at this, let's see, 23, 4. So this almost sells 4 times, so almost like once a week. I mean, obviously it's a very loose calculation, but there you go. This is the merchant fulfilled pricing. This is what it has for FBA. These are all the FBA offers. This is the used buy box. It actually pops up and tells you who has it. I've never seen that before. And this is the new, what it's selling for new. And obviously that would be Amazon. And what I forgot to mention is this is the price that it's currently at. And this is how much profit I would make on the book if I paid $0 for it. So I'm going to skip ahead to where I left off here. And then I have a text doc here, which I'm going to explain to you in a second. I just want to see where I left off. 22. I think it was screen 9 I finished. All right. Let's see. All right, we'll start on this page. No, it was the next page. All right, I'm going to start on page 10. So while that's loading, this is, I already kind of walked through what this is. So this text doc. So I just find it easier to have a text doc. Eventually, we are going to have to upload a bulk tab delimited file using an Excel sheet from Amazon to get the removal in process. Um, but I have a couple sections, so I have removed. That means I want to send it back to my warehouse, and I'm gonna sell it merchant fulfilled because it looks like a good fit. It's probably has a decent price at a higher rank, but I feel it's worth it to take it back. And if when I get it doesn't seem like a good fit anymore, I'll dispose of it at my warehouse, or maybe sell back your book wants it. Dispose. This is inventory that I'm just going to give to Amazon. They charge, I think it's 30 cents now. So basically, what you do, you upload the Excel sheet, and basically you give your inventory to Amazon. It kind of stinks or whatever, but I mean, it's better than paying storage fees on it. It's going to get you more storage space to send fresh inventory. And then I have a give it a chance section. So the give it a chance is stuff that I'm repricing right now that I think will sell based on the rank and the price that I change it to within probably like 2 to 3 weeks. But if it doesn't, I already captured the data and I can just upload this to Amazon and automatically dispose of this inventory. Uh, So basically, even if it did sell through, you could still upload it, and Amazon will just say, "Oh, there's an issue with this. There's an issue with this SKU, this SKU, this SKU," and basically they'll process everything else, so you don't have to sort through it. All right. So also, this tells you whether it's fulfilled by Amazon right here or fulfilled by the merchant. So let's get started. So this first one right here. So I have a SKU. In all my SKUs, I list how much I paid for the book. When you're doing bulk, it's totally different because you already paid for all the books. You so saying that like you paid $1 for it is not 100% accurate because I just use that as a placeholder, and then I use the tracking spreadsheet, which I can link to below, to track all my sales and inventory. Um, so that I changed the price in there. I basically take all the books I got, divide by the cost, and that's the cost per book. Um, so yeah, that's why I like having the price in the SKU because I can be like, oh, I paid $1 for this. I'm gonna make 238, so I'm really making 138, really. But for these purposes, I am willing to take like 50 cents or whatever just to get rid of it if I think it will sell because I'd rather have a sale count towards my metrics than to basically dispose of it and get no use out of it. All right, so basically, this first one, uh, my price right now is $8. The lowest FBA price is $6.99. The lowest merchant fulfilled price is $1.95. I'm guessing this does not include shipping. Um, but for $6.99, I mean, a lot of the prices are tanking based on what's going on with the restrictions. So basically, for this, I'm definitely going to remove this. It's pretty low. Uh, and I don't think it's gonna sell. Sometimes I will just put it down there and see what it would be at like $6.99. So instead I make $1.51. So I'll basically just leave it at that price, and then like who knows, maybe it will sell before I remove it. I doubt it, but we don't know. So this is I have my price at 752. The lowest price FBA is 618. Amazon has it new for 12.99. The buy box is 618. I'm gonna lower this to 618. I think this will sell, so I'm gonna put this in the give it a chance pile. 4.5 million. If you have Keepa, you could also like scroll over here and it'll pop up a Keepa chart, which is super helpful. to kind of get a quick glance. I'm pretty sure if you hit this, let's see, maybe it doesn't open it, but that will be a good gauge. So I have it at 73. It looks like the lowest price is 65. So I'm just going to go with that. That's already merchant fulfilled. I have mine at 41. This I must have repriced a couple days ago. I just repriced a lot of merchant fulfilled inventory. So in this case, it only sold once in the last, I think, 6 months. So basically, I want to be the lowest price. So basically, I undercut everyone by 43 is the lowest. I guess $2 there. So yeah, there's that. This is a merchant fulfilled one that looks like totally tanked. But the used buy box is $18 on this. This is kind of weird. It is a textbook, so I'm actually going to remove this and send that back to the warehouse. Well, this is another merchant fulfilled book. Obviously, the price totally tanked on this. I'm just going to put this at 11 as a placeholder and probably go back at a time and like see if it makes sense and kind of remove all the merchant fulfilled. There's another merchant fulfilled, 3 million rank. Sometimes the e-score doesn't load, so or maybe it hasn't sold. Yeah, you can see that it's sold a little bit. So I'm just gonna match the lowest. Another merchant fulfilled. Yeah, this definitely totally 770. I'm just gonna put that there and kind of take care of that later. Merchant fulfilled again, merchant fulfilled. I could have sorted this out. You could put an additional filter on to not show merchant fulfilled inventory. But since I'm already repricing and going through everything, I'd rather just do it all at once. Another merchant fulfilled again, merchant fulfilled. It's funny, like this, I do merchant fulfill a lot of long tail stuff. It looks like this sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So who knows? Maybe it will sell, maybe it won't. But for stuff like this high, I definitely want to be the lowest. So the next sale, most likely. For some reason, the lowest is 79.97. I didn't catch that. I'm actually going to go 78.49. Oh, that's going to be low. Merchant fulfilled. Merchant fulfilled. Merchant fulfilled. See, right, what it's doing right now, it's changing the price. So they're sending that price to Amazon. Up here, it's saying that, like, I'm 13th in line to get this changed. The price changed, and it prefixes how much I'm going to make on it. This is an FBA book for $9. It's selling new for $11.03. So somehow Amazon must have came on the listing because I had it at $11.90. So for that, I'm just going to remove. I'm sorry. I'm going to dispose. Text. This one again. Lowest price is 52. I'm not even going to bother repricing this one because I would lose money on it if I went any lower. So I'm just going to dispose of that. Again, this, I don't know what the hell happened here. Textbook probably came out with a new edition. So that has to be disposed of. This is a 157K rank, 63 E-score. This is a pretty quick moving book. I don't know, what is it? So the nice part about this is you can always see what it looks like at $7.89. Oh, instead of make a penny. I really don't want to do that. I'm just going to dispose of it. This, again, my price is $19.19. It looks like there's just a lot of 1099s here. 55 E-score, I mean, there's a shot that during textbook season this will shoot up. This one I think I'm going to remove, and then either I might send it back in during textbook season. Here's another one. 1150 is my price. The lowest is 1099. I'm probably gonna go with that and move that to give it a chance. I think this loads 50 at a time, so we're halfway through. So this I'm gonna put to 1330. I like this because the merchant fulfilled price is 933, so that's a pretty solid merchant fulfilled price. So if this was, for instance, like $1.50, then I would probably dispose of this because the chances of someone paying like 4 times more is pretty rare. This one has a 0 E score. I have a feeling this is oh no, look at that. I don't know what the hell that is. So that's being removed. E scores. So that one I will send to me because of the merchant fulfilled price is actually the same as FBA. So in order to clear some space up, I'd rather just merchant fulfill that one myself. This is a very low E score, a high ranked book. I'm disposing of this one. This 14 is, I mean, it's decent, but if we're really trying to, this has already been here 135 days. I'm going to get rid of that. This one, again, like this is good. This will probably sell FBA at this price, but yeah, it definitely would. But because of the new rules, I'm going to take this one and have it shipped back to me, and I will merchant fulfill that. This one was at 836. Now it's 598. Amazon definitely came on the listing, so they probably came on the listing a little bit after, because you really have to price like for something like this $1 under Amazon, which probably wouldn't even make it worth sending in. So I'm disposing of this. All right, this, what the hell happened here? Undergrad. I mean, this could just be one of those that, rang up positive and it looked really good at the time, but then it turned out it was a reprice or an automatic repricing mistake and obviously didn't work out. This has a decent E score. You can't really, the E score is definitely more important than the rank. For this, I'm going to knock it down. And it's been there 135 days. I might wait on this and see if I'll be able to sell it. This one, let's see, seems to sell. I think here the problem is the price difference. This is like almost 3 times the price. While you can get that, and it looks like I am winning the buy box, the chances of someone paying 3 times are pretty low. I'm gonna reprice this to $14.95. Give it a chance. Again, this is a solid use. This would definitely sell FBA if I left it there, but again, we're trying to. Oh, see, Amazon has it new for $45.97, so there is a big issue there. I'm actually gonna change my mind on this one for that reason. So you want to be like 10% below Amazon. I'm gonna do a little less. We'll go $39.95. Hopefully this will sell right away because everyone else is. I don't know why they're matching Amazon. That's definitely not going to work. So we'll see. Hopefully that happens. Did I grab this? 001. Give it a chance pile. 950. So, like, in a situation like this where it seems like I have the buy box, it doesn't mean I always have the buy box. I just do currently. I mean, the prices over here are pretty low. So it's been there like 130 days, and like I do have the buy box, and it still hasn't sold. I'm getting rid of it, so I'm gonna dispose of that. Sorry, my allergies are just like really bad today. So a little stuffy. Here we go. 1543, 18, not bad, but very low price. I mean, if I put it at 930, come to 120, just not worth having it sit in the warehouse and take up space. This one is 803, so 660. I'll get rid of this. I mean, if also it's something to note that if you are when you do bulk, like you're selling in books that like could sell for $8, $9. Sometimes they're really short and skinny. You could get away with like $6-ish. It just really depends. And the mindset there is basically like you already bought the book, so if you can make money on it, why not do it? But I think a lot of that is going to change with the restrictions because those books tend to be wishy-washy because the merchant fulfilled pricing tends to be right there or even a dollar or two lower. So some people just opt to go with that, and basically yours never sells. I don't know why this is showing score of 0. I'm going to drop this a set. Obviously, this looks like this sells a lot, so I'm going to give this book a chance. Again, this looks like it sells a good bit. 110 score. At 517. Oof, you make 9 cents. I'm gonna put it like that and remove it. And if it happens to sell before I remove it, great. If not, it's going away. 46K, 155 score. That's a really fast moving book. At 569, you make 41 cents. Not worth taking up space. Actually, I am going to leave that because I have a feeling it's going to sell. I mean, with with a low rank and a really high score, that definitely has a shot. This, I'm guessing, was probably a book that was probably the million rank, probably had a little, maybe like 10 or 12 score, but over time it just didn't work out. Remove that. Looks like the same here. So get rid of that. So again, 24. This is even lower at 865. I'm going to be 292. So I'm going to definitely give that one a chance. 1695. This, I mean, for this, I'm going to take this one and merchant fulfill it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that. This, it looks like I'm the lowest. I'm definitely going to remove this. Oh, I forgot. Once you click on this, that copies it for you, which allows you to paste it over here. An 8 score. That has to go. Dispose. 1110 is the lowest. That's the use buy box. I mean, it's possible. 19 score. For these purposes, I am going to get rid of that. Also, the merchant prices are very low. Same deal here. 12 score. I mean, before Amazon changes, this is like a good book to take a chance on. If you're doing both, you can make $4 on it. With a 12 score, it's selling, what, twice a month? So every other week, I mean, chances are pretty good, but it also has a very low merchant price. So it's almost your people go to FBA are almost paying double. So that could be one of the issues there. And then we'll make this the last one. 1.2 million rank, 24 E score. That rank is probably on average probably around like 700, 800,000 just based on the E score. See, like this, that's why rank's deceiving. This is at 1.8, this is at 1.2, but this sells twice as many. So yeah, it seems like I would guess, yeah, this is around like 700,000. Um, But let's see. This must be a really small book. Yeah, to be able to sell it for 7. I might try to do that. Try to make $1.83. I put that in the watch pile. So yeah, guys, that's basically it. I am going to keep repricing this inventory. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you did, if you could like the video, I would greatly appreciate it. Um, yeah, if you could like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will see you guys soon.